Hello, my name is Catch20Who, and welcome to my playthrough of Blasphemous. Now, I know I got other game playthroughs going on at the moment. I'm playing through Fear and Hunger with commentary and Ion Fury without commentary, and I'm still going to be doing those. Probably one of each every other day if I can, and probably skipping weekends. But I wanted to get in a video of this because I've been wanting to play this for a long time, especially on the channel. So I'll throw one of these videos in every now and then there will still be the uploads of Fear and Hunger and Ion Fury until we beat those, and then we'll start another game. So let's begin. It is not the sun rising, but our sentence. Anonymous. Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shape my guilt once again. And thus guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested, everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometimes in the form of punishment and corruption. Wendigo. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle. Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. Press F to consume one of your biliary flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a prie Deu. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. So, I wanted to play this game because, to me, it has a lot visually in common with Fear and Hunger, and like thematically. It's got a lot of differences too, but like the kind of Dark Ages religious connotations kind of thing is shared between them. And I feel like a lot of this one is hand-drawn, which is kind of neat. It's a Metroidvania, so playstyle is going to be a lot different, but they're both hard games. And, yeah. I would say they're both fair games, though. Like, both of them, if you can figure out what you need to do, you can beat it. This one has a lot of, like, strategizing and backtracking and stuff from what I've seen and what I understand. Oh. K as an attack button is a weird attack button. Press E to rest at the Prie Deu, saving your game and refilling your health and flasks. Upon death, you will respawn at the last visited Prie Deu. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Okay. So, there's a lot of these guys. So I'm going to imagine that those are like past lives, maybe. That or we just have we're part of a brotherhood, I guess. Either way, it's a lot. Like a lot of them. And we get a tutorial boss. Not too hard. We took like what, 1 or 2 hits. Requiem Aeternum. Ta-da. I always like to bathe in the blood of my enemies after I beat them. That or fill my head with body jam. We can go in here. Oh, you need key to the chamber of the eldest brother to open this door. Okay, so we'll be coming back for that. The Holy Line.
Grateful be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silent. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice.
Okay, snow and ice.
Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies.
Dark church. Probably like a dungeon.
And the last one, at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral, in the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth.
And then an iron spiral down in the bowels of hell. That makes me think of like Dante's Inferno with the rings of hell.
Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown, with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
Nice, we got a thorn. So we hit I to open our inventory. You can check out the items you have found so far in your inventory. While playing, press I to open it. Okay, so we got a thorn. Small gift from Diodrasius, nailed into the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Diodrasius's farewell. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I've written about our church, our saints, and our miracle of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls I cannot be a true witness of the works of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my bare feet. So one thing I think is cool about this game is every little item you can find in the game has lore you can read about it to give you a backstory. Okay, we're saved up, and let's keep going. Press J to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes. During a counter, press the K button at the moment of impact to perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow and stunning some enemies. Okay, let's do it. Nope. Not too hard. Oh, I messed up. That was an execution. Well, he got executed anyways. Looks like early on they're not too punishing with how much damage they do to you. What do we got? Oh, let's see. In order to use this prayer, open the inventory and equip it. Verdiles of the Forsaken Hamlet. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls and ceilings. How do we get the rest of the lore for it? I want to read more about you. How do I do it? How do I scroll down? I don't know. How do I scroll down? I can read the lore though. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be. Okay, how do I read more about you? Oh, it's H and Y to move up and down? Okay, whatever. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. That's us. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. Equip a prayer in your inventory and then press Q to invoke it. Prayers and some combat techniques use up fervor. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. So fervor is the blue stuff, I guess. Cool. Let's use it. That's pretty useful. I don't think we can get up there yet. Probably need a double jump or something. So I'm just going to keep on going. Also in the top right there, you should be able to see our, some kind of currency, I imagine. Wow. I was trying to parry him there, but he didn't want to be parried. He just stood there. But I guess that's okay too. Also, I keep seeing these blackbird or raven or whatever. But it doesn't look like he actually can do anything. Press left shift plus K in the air to ascend after hitting an enemy. You can do this up to 2 times before landing. Interesting. Oh, I messed it up. Too bad. We got Children of Moonlight though. Or Child of Moonlight, I guess, only one. You'll find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. It's like they're collectible in a way. Makes me think of in Hollow Knight they have these grubs that you can find. Cutscene.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who wait here.
Oh. Helbero. Press M to open your map. Cool. Very linear. Sure, it won't stay that way though. These kind of games, they never do. Oh, water. Can't do anything with it though. Not yet, anyways. Oh, people.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the Kissers of Wounds.
Kissers of wounds.
Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments.
We need to get ingredients for ointments. I think this is some kind of side quest.
The will and the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
They aren't gonna tell us what they want. Okay. That's fair. That won't be confusing at all. What do we got here? Dove straw. Equip rosary beads in your rosary to improve the characteristics of the penitent one. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. Okay. Skull of a bird, drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the penitent one's defenses. That morning, when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with him. Okay. Lever we can't mess with yet. Oh, a little too far. We might be able to rig it somehow. I'll try it once or twice more, but I think we need a jump boost of some kind. Not really sure, to be honest, but like, it just seems too far. We can only go to this line I'm at right here, and it doesn't get that close. It gets like there, so definitely can't do anything with it yet. Maybe we pull that lever later. We have to reset it or something, and then it extends like a bridge. Not sure exactly. No one we can talk to. Interesting. I thought at least one person would want to talk.
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands, lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears, because it is an act of penitence.
The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. Visit Mea Culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend Tears of Atonement to unlock combat techniques. Visit additional shrines and increase Mea Culpa's strength to access more powerful techniques. So that is currency up there. Let's see. So we have 1 Mea Culpa, 545 of the tears. We can't afford this. This one is a 4th combo finish attack. This one concentrates the power of the Mea Culpa on the blade, allowing the Penitent One to release its full power in a single but incredibly devastating attack. So that's a charge attack. We can afford that. This one, it takes advantage of the speed of a fall to perform a powerful plunge attack, so we can do a downward attack, which we currently can't attack down, so I might do that one. That's 500. And the Penitent One takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at the enemies furthest away. Interesting. I don't know what dodging is yet, per se. Maybe that's when I do the shift where I slide. Maybe this is a thrust after sliding or during sliding. That sounds pretty cool. But I'm gonna get the Weight of Sin right now. And I'll come back for the other ones after we get enough tears. There we go. So now we can do that, which I imagine will be useful because we can only do this, this, or this. There's no like down, there's like that. But now we can do that. Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to the button combo, but that's gonna be useful later, I imagine. At least once. It's not like we're gonna never use it.
Thou hast called upon the witch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us, these poor souls, O penitent one with silence. The Order blesses you.
So I guess we're just supposed to pass these people by. Because it said help us in silence. Dead body. Interesting. Ooh. Orb. Phalanx of Brannon. I couldn't read that. Phalanx of Brannon the Gravedigger. Brannon Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. A little bit tougher. I tried parrying and it didn't let me parry, it just let me block. Spikes are probably bad. Just guessing. Don't want to get impaled. Oh, so those guys, I killed them too early last time to tell, but I guess they throw stuff. I'm gonna try and find all secrets if I can, but this game might be big. I'm not sure. So if I miss something, I apologize. Oh, look. Oh, I don't think that's how we were supposed to take him on. He's got a shield. I was gonna try and do a drop attack on him, but didn't even have a chance. Okay. I'm definitely not doing that the intended way, but whatever. We'll learn eventually. Phalanx of Arthur the Sailor. He spent his whole life looking after a mysterious totem. This evidence would prove the existence of an impossible castle built under the sea, protected by its incessant waves. I wonder if that's a reference to, like, Atlantis. Maybe Atlantis exists in this world. Only thing I could think of. Let's see. That's what I kept trying to do on him. Looks like it works, but it's not very efficient. It's more efficient just to jump around him and do whatever. Do this. Might as well. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but right under my health bar and my blue bar in the top left, there's 2 flasks there. I can heal with them. So even if I look a little rough, I can just do this and, like, I'm actually not in bad shape. Ta-da! Uvula of Proclamation? Oh, it's for the rosary. When the uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. Decree from His Holiness Estribar. It shall be called the Anointed Legion, said His Holiness. Under the armor, their bodies shall be covered with bandages, anointed with oils that I myself will bless. They will protect the Mother of Mothers, as I will protect them. I'm imagining that's something about holy knights of some kind, but I have no clue. Oh, fast travel in a way. Cool. You can already see the setup for this being a Metroidvania. Like, we definitely are going to have to come back and activate that switch from another way. Let's keep going, though. So far, the game's been very forgiving. But I heard it gets hard, so we'll see. Like, right there, I was just joking with him. I was not seriously battling at all, and I didn't take very much damage even, with just being a goof. Can't reach that one from there. Let's go up here and get this. Capitate of Barak the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always there to proclaim them loudly, but his voice broke down gradually, as day by day he had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Sounds kind of messed up, but I guess that's the world of this game. Okay. There we go. 2 of 38 babies. Who having 38 babies? Crazy. No one needs 38 babies. What we got here? Keep going that way, or we can go up or down. Let's go down. See what's down here. Oh, this looks like a whole nother area. I was hoping we'd have a save area, because it looks like we're branching out a lot. And it's been a bit since we had a save. Oh, I missed an execution again because I was just spamming the attack. There we go. Person with a ball. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Equip a sword heart in Mea Culpa to alter its properties. They grant powerful upgrades, but this comes at a price. Rest at a Prie-Deu to access the sword's core and insert a different heart. Interesting. Sword core blessed with defensive prayers can be inserted into Mea Culpa. Boosts the blocking stance, increasing its duration, but exposes the penitent one longer to enemy attacks. Oh, so it's probably like, say a normal block lasts half a second, your block lasts a whole second now, but then you're weakened for a while after blocking. The works and graces of the sorrowful miracle. Second verse. The wind blew strongly through the fractures of the cathedral that the great tree had originated, lifting the ash, creating dense gray clouds, hiding the whole mother church and drowning her in a deep darkness of lead. The ground began to tremble. Then a terrible cry was heard from the depths of the mountain of ash, and that cry was joined by more and more guttural screams, animal roars, monsters, and one which was heard above all, the scream of an old man, which resounded gravely as out of the throat of a giant. Gonna use my second heal. Can I jump up this way? No. Okay. So we have lots of options now. It looks like up here is icy. And then we had the other way where olive trees wither. So we have 3 paths we can take now, which is kind of a lot. And I didn't see a save in any of the 3 options. So I'm gonna see what's down here. I think we'll go lowest to highest. Unless I see something where I'm like, man, that's really gonna kill me. Because normally these games try and like gradually up. So unless this one's gonna up the difficulty like crazy, we shouldn't see any monsters that can like one tap us or anything. I did almost just die though. There's no way to make that jump. looking kind of scrappy, guys. We don't have to kill everyone now, do we? Whoa, holy door. Sister of mine, as I foretold to you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate.
Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Interesting. Mercy dreams. Does mercy give me a healing place? E. You're rid of guilt. Interesting. I didn't know I had guilt. Someone accuse of me? And I not know about it? Two ways. One of you has to be a save. Yeah, save. Can't equip that. It was a little hairy, but like, it's still, oh, very doable. That guy was a little tough. You can parry anything, can't you? Definitely a lot hairier. These guys are a bit stronger than what I was just battling earlier. Oh, I bet this was so I could avoid them the whole time. Oh, that's okay. We don't have to avoid battles. We can fight some. And besides, we just unlocked the ability to do this anyways. The inventory. Yeah, we can equip it. So our block is better now, but we're vulnerable longer. Whatever that means. Probably not good, but we don't have another option, so might as well give it a shot. Probably try parrying with that. Mess that up big time. I'm sure you can parry it though. Let's try parrying again. Oh, you can't parry it. That or I'm just really sucking at parrying right now. Sorry guys, I hit shift too many times and my game wants to do sticky keys. Okay, there we go. I don't want to sticky keys. Shift is slide, and if I hit it 5 times it will activate sticky keys, so. Apparently game doesn't realize that I had to hit that button a lot. Don't Wow. A chest. Oh. Okay. I beat that. Let's read what it was. Said Waria, to your eyes like stars. Brief him to the night skies. Overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of the righteous, increasing the speed of his attacks for some times. There is a small girl with 2 star-like eyes, who when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint, came down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. What is it that tolls? The bells in the distance? What is it that cries? On her face, eyes star-like. Sounds cool, but I think what I got right now is better. Guys, I think I'm gonna die. I don't know, guys. We are almost dead. 1 hit kills us. We are literally 1 hit from death. That was crazy, guys. Definitely ramped up the difficulty almost immediately. It wasn't like, oh, here's a little bit of a difficulty spike. It was like, we're done 1 to 10 instantly. So, let's go back in here because I missed something. Also, I want to see 3rd baby. 38 baby, too many baby. Let's get this. Cervical vertebrae of Zyter the Brewmaster. Zyter the Brewmaster gave ignoble fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night the flames of a fire raised his legend to the heavens. What kind of a church be brewing beer? Okay, there we go. You sell stuff? Looks like a head.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits. Call me Candelaria, for what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me.
Okay, so we gotta use tears. Also, I just realized that's a bag full of stuff and not a brain. They're a regular sized person, just with a bag of stuff.
Go ahead. Cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures.
What do we got?
What I am offering you here is as lustrous, and may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Moss preserved in glass. Minute jar filled with minute jar filled with moss. The tiny white flowers that shimmer inside can grant some protection against toxins. We probably will need that later, but I don't want that right now. What do we got here?
I am offering you here, and may my eyes...
Empty tarnished sphere. There is no trace of nacre left, but it retains just a hint of bluish sheen. It creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. No. Is there something up there, that green thing?
Behold,
No, it doesn't look like it.
to you. Though a small piece, it's great power, trust me. For I have the blood of kings on the palm of...
Key to the chamber of the eldest brother. We need this. A forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but was eventually lost, thus forever sealing the chamber it opened. We need that. That's from the beginning. So I'm going to get that. And I might even backtrack. Mercy Dreams. Yeah, we might just backtrack because I want to stop at the Mea Culpa. Anyways. And like this is opened up. We can always come back. Okay. Okay. I thought that this was going to be the end of the level, so I was going to go ahead and just finish it out and turn back, but it looks like there might be more. So, I don't know. That guy's kind of weak. Oh, dang. Exemplaris excommunicatus, excommunications? Dang. Well, gotta go back now. Press left shift to dodge. Use the dodge action to crouch through small spaces, avoid physical attacks, and pass through enemies without suffering damage. Dang. Okay. Well, we gotta go back there because I don't know if we lost something or not. If you're playing like Hollow Knight or other Metroidvanias, sometimes you lose some currency or power or something. And considering this is a Metroidvania too, you might. So I'm gonna try to get back to where I died and see if I lost something that I didn't realize. Dang. Okay, much better. Much better. Also, I do notice a little... I messed up in execution again. I do notice a little bar there on my, like some thorns on my bar. So maybe I did lose something. Yeah, I see a ghost me in the distance there. So what do you do? Guilt fragment recovered. Ah. I guess that helps explain the whole guilt thing that I wasn't sure about earlier when it said you were rid of your guilt. So I guess if you can't make it back to where you died, you can go there to recover that fragment. Also, I didn't realize he was attacking me that whole time. It's crazy. Have to be a little bit more careful with that guy. I thought he was doing nothing to me, but apparently he's doing some serious damage the whole time. Is this supposed to be a secret? That's literally where I was gonna go. Maybe it's not where I was gonna go. But it is like hidden. But not really. Oh.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged.
She's gonna watch us. Interesting.
My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice. Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task?
Oh, do we want help with our next task? I mean, I guess. I don't know.
So be it.
Don't know what that means. But apparently she's gonna help us somehow. Ooh, save spot. That's even better. Like, no offense, but I don't know how helpful she's going to be compared to a save spot. It's literally a save spot. Oh. This feels like a boss. I'm going to head back because I want to check out that other room that I backed away from. Also, I told you guys I was gonna go back to the eldest brother key room, and I feel like I'm being really far away from that considering all this. So I may do that really quick after I'm done checking out this room. Okay. Not too bad. And I wasted my second heal. Yay. Empty bile flask. Empty bile vessel. Oh, I forgot. We got lore for the key. Let's read that and then we'll read this empty bile vessel. A forbidden key that was guarded by the eldest brother of the Brotherhood, but was eventually lost, thus forever sealing the chamber it opened. I hear his lament, the one who was believed mute from the beginning, since there were witnesses to the first miracle. The afflicted one who asked for punishment and had it granted to him. I hear his lament. Even if the Father is no longer with us, even if only his images, large and small, remain in all the sacred places, I hear his lament. It is the miracle that makes me hear it. This is my punishment as the eldest brother and guardian of this congregation, whose mystery is the silence of the Father. I hear his lament, and I don't want to hear it anymore. I will have yours cover his. That is my penance. Vessel made of crystal and gold, capable of holding the hallowed bile that emanates from the morning fountains. Oh, maybe that's that water we saw. So it's good we got this before we go back, because then we can test that. Get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order from the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried after a year ago, answered the gravedigger. He was well loved in Albero, and many parishioners approached his grave. But when I dug him up, we saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus, blood red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried him on their shoulders, watching as blood gushed out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood that wouldn't stop flowing out. That's a bit weird. You don't normally get blood from a year-old corpse. Especially if it's, been properly, like, embalmed and everything. Something doesn't add up. Yeah, I know I missed an execution there. It's okay. I'm not gonna get any. I'll try, but if I don't get any, it's okay. You can't hit me even if you wanted to. Lol. Get wrecked, noob. Also, I'll have enough of this money stuff to get some attack upgrades. So it's good that I'm backtracking. There we go. Thought there was a healing place around here, but it does get a little confusing after a while what the layout is. Also, I'm pretty sure this game is meant to be played with controller, but I'm gonna use keyboard because I don't feel like setting up my PlayStation controller and learning how to use everything, considering most games are mapped for Xbox, so everything's kind of twisted. But yeah, so let's go backtrack and get some things. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Woohoo. They are actually wrecking me. I thought I'd be kind of cocky and take everyone on, but they're a bit tough still when they gang up on you. Don't mind me just gonna die right there. Okay. So I think it was this way. execution. First execution of the game, guys. Not because it was my first option, but because I'm sucking at doing executions. I'll try and do more, but like, not very good at it. Do I go down? I think I go down. Maybe. Oh, it is marked on my map. Okay. It's very forgiving early on with parrying Albero. Ah yes, sticky keys. Love that so much. Can I do anything here? No. Okay. Sticky keys just sucks, guys. And I've tried turning it off and it still doesn't really do much. Every time I think I got it off, it strikes again, so. Let's go here. And I'm gonna get this one because I want to see the Sacred Thrust. I think it's gonna be cool. And this one because I can still afford it. Okay. So if I do this. Yeah, so. Cool. I like that. Oh, secret door. Calcanium of Persian the Bandit. Feared by his countrymen, Persian attacked roots without distinction between rich or poor, and always alone. The day he dragged himself to Albero, on the brink of death, no one took pity on him. He must have been a jerk. Sandman.
This lowly servant greets you, O penitent one. Welcome to the ossuary of all those who will be eternally remembered. My duty is none other than to provide shelter to each and every one of these skeletal
Oh, so he's gonna collect our bones that we've been getting.
veils of dust. It matters little how many years or centuries have passed. The bones speak to us through their creaking and grinding, and through their silence. But these remains need one another in order to reveal the truth they still guard within. Only together, in intimate brotherhood, will they achieve eternal rest. For this, they beg that you help them. Bring them before me, and in this way, we will uncover the truth that they have silenced.
Secrets. Cool. Let's turn some in.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth.
Cool. So, I think that's 5. Looks like there's a lot. And a door will unlock when we finally get them all. That's cool though. So they actually are worth collecting. Desecrated cistern. Rat. Look at the rat. Oh, this looks like a boss too. Is Everywhere's just a boss now, guys? I'm gonna guess Everywhere's is just the boss now. Mountains of the Endless Dusk. Even like that looks like it's more powerful stuff than I'm supposed to be battling right now. Oh, dang. And he doesn't even die. He just blows up on you and then comes back to life. Fun. Oh, shoot. Okay. How far back is my save point on the map? When the penitent one dies, erring in his penance, a guilt fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement, as well as the maximum fervor. Collect guilt fragments to recover or find someone who can ease your burden. Okay. Long travel back. I kind of thought that I was playing a little too risky, but that's alright. We can make it back there. Just probably gonna speedrun past these guys, though. I don't want to get in a lot of battles. We can avoid them, and they only give us a little bit of money, so it's not entirely worth it to just do a bunch of them right now. We can do them later, after I get back there, get my soul, and do the elder brother key. I say as I do battles, yay. Gosh dang it. I'm disabling sticky keys again. Let's hope it worked this time. Also, I gotta look at my map and figure out. Okay, I see. I disabled sticky keys. Hopefully it does it for real this time. I'm gonna have to hit it a bunch in this game because you kind of just spam it when you're fast traveling. And it's literally your dodge. Okay. I disabled it and it didn't disable. So yeah, guys, sticky keys is just gonna be stuck, so I guess I'm gonna have to not hit shift more than 4 times in a row. Stupid. It should know I'm playing a game. I don't even know what sticky keys does, honestly. Except for annoy me. Okay. We're almost back. Oh yeah, let's see. No? So that isn't where we... Inventory. So we don't do anything with biliary flasks there. Gotcha. Maybe I can't make it back, I just realized. We'll see, but I might not be able to make it back yet. They might have realized that people would plan to bat travel and made it where there's jumps that you can't do backwards until you have double jump. I'm just speculating though, I have no clue. But we'll find out soon. Because maybe this thing is like harder challenges or something, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it. Oh. I don't know what I expected, but it was not this. Blood perpetuated in sand. Equip relics to change your perception of the world. Each relic possesses different unique effects, and you can equip up to 3 of them at the same time. What does that do? Preserve blood with miraculous properties. With the passage of its bearer, new ledges are revealed, formerly invisible to the beholder's eyes. The miracle is truly unfathomable, and no one knows the origin of the blood that swirls around the wearer's feet. Take this bag and fill it with sand. Now imbue it with the blood spilling from these dreadful wounds, so it will turn crimson red. With it you will show the way through these dry lands to those who are yet to follow. Leave me now. I want to say my prayers, for I will soon be joining the dry sap of these roots that painfully embrace our Father. Cool. Secret ledges. Well, now that I have that, I want to go all the way back here. Start from the beginning, and see if there's anything hidden. I mean, it's only a few rooms anyways. Might as well check it out. Oh. There is. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting blood platforms. Probably should have given blood sand. But you know. Oh. You have to step on them in order. Oh. It's like time puzzles. That's cool. It's tricky, but it's cool. Tirana of the Celestial Bastion. A prayer that abuses the bounties of the miracle to sanctify the very air around whoever intones it. It generates a barrier of divine lightning that damages any enemies trying to cross it. That sounds cool. I do not fear punishment for wanting to know what is forbidden, for asking more than I should, for wanting to look beyond the olive groves. I do not fear punishment, for everything hails from the divine. might equip that, but I'm also very fond of the one we got on right now, so we'll see. I like shooting walls out that cover the whole screen and damage enemies. I'm glad we backtracked though. This red platform thing, even if it's not used very much, is pretty cool. And like it takes up a spot that's not being used for anything else at the moment, so it's not like it's even wasting it. So let's go back further, see if there's anything else. And then I'll try to make it back. Oh yeah, there is. Can't get there. I'll try to make it to a good save spot and call it. Because we've got a lot done. I want to get kind of close to back to where we were though. I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I just saved there, let's call it. Plus that'll give me a chance to look at things and see if there's more red platforms. I am going to use every one of these as I pass though, because I don't want to have to keep backtracking. Execution. There we go. Oh, and there's a red platform. Painted wood bead. Sphere covered in yellow varnish. The chipped paint betrays its origin. Holm oak of the Forest of the Holy Line. It recovers health when destroying surrounding objects. I don't really care about Tears of Atonement, so I'm gonna do that because I want extra health. And like, maybe Tears of Atonement are useful as upgrades, but like, it's not worth it in comparison to extra health points. At least not right now, because battle and exploration is more important to me than upgrades. Okay. Let me check up here. I'm hoping it's got a red pillar because that'd be cool. No red platform. Sad. But that's okay. Okay, let's go here. don't have enough for this. 2,000 is a lot. But let's keep going, see what else we can do.
In this place, helpless.
Nothing here still. Just double checking. Also, it's kind of funny because I think the map technically shows you when there's secrets by the way, like, if there's a solid line, there's obviously nothing here, at least as far as I can tell, but I think if it's, like, not got a solid line, it's telling you there's a secret without saying it, which I think is funny. What's down here again? Oh yeah. We can't do that yet. Was there a save spot here though? No, it was the guy. Gotcha. Also, doing the drop attack is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Gotta hold it. That's why. I've been just tapping it. Okay, let's give it another shot. Yep, there we go. It's really strong hit too, if it kills out one of them in one hit. We were going down, so we're gonna keep going down. And I'm gonna get to that save spot. That one, I think it is. And then we'll call it. But I'm gonna do this the fun way where we looked for red platforms the whole time, so there's no secrets in any of these, so I guess we'll just skip the red platform for now. Yeah, we don't really have another option. Yeah, I know I'm sucking right now. It's okay. Some of these guys take a lot of hits. I was gonna try and parry that. I forgot how quick he is. Okay. Let's try and be a little more careful and just get this part done. We're pretty close to a good stopping point though, so. These guys take like so many hits. They're not strong, but like the amount of hits they take is a little bit crazy. Oh. I don't know how he hit me there, honestly. He should not have been able to hit me on that ledge. Okay. Eight hits. No, like, it's crazy. Okay. I see no reason to fight those things at this point. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it here. This is gonna be episode 1. See you all in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.